Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another race. We're here on Silverstone in A-Class, and I was really struggling to find a car that I wanted to use for A-Class until I had a crazy idea. What if I brought the Ginetta G40 into A-Class? And so that's what I did. It's a little bit hard to control, but it was a lot of fun. I'm starting here in 7th place, gonna work up into the pack here, right behind the TRD. And the Ferraris are going to have a pretty good run in this race. Going to make a little bit of contact with the Skyline as he comes flying across the corner there. This guy had some bright purple paint, dude. It was like radioactive. Coming down the straight here, we're going to be able to reel a couple in as the Ginetta's sweet spot seems to be speed over cornering. We're gonna come side by side with NSX here and hit the brakes coming into the next corner. Make a little bit of contact with the NSX. Make our way up into 4th. Heavy braking zone here, gonna make a little bit of contact with the Ferrari. The Ginetta's not great on the brakes. Coming into lap 2 here, we managed to work our way up to 4th place, right behind the Ferrari here. Gonna make some contact and slide into each other. It wasn't great, didn't mean to, but it happened. Velocity's gonna come up into both of us. Make a little bit of contact. As I said, the Ginetta doesn't have great brakes, and I was still getting used to it. Right behind the Veloster here, coming into the straightaway. Gonna start gaining on him as the Veloster doesn't really have that speed. He has more of the cornering. He's gonna move out of the way for us. Trying to hold our position here as we come out into coming up into the 3rd lap. The biggest thing that was an issue with the Ginetta is it could be really hard to control. I'm not exactly sure what was under the hood of this Ginetta, but I think it was probably a little high torque for the weight of this car. Still holding 3rd into this 3rd lap. Trying to see if we can gain any time on 2nd. Doesn't seem like it's going too well. But we are going to make about half a second on here coming into the straightaway. We got the Ferrari right on our tail, but we're going to be able to get him out in the speed. It's a bit of a longer race at 7 laps, longer for Forza at least. He's going to gain some ground on us coming into the corner, and he's going to kind of ream us in the back and kind of force us into the turn faster than we were hoping, and then just kind of force us off the track here. This guy was very aggressive all race, and Forza's going to give us that 0.8 penalty, even though he pushed us off, but you know, it's whatever. Coming into the 4th lap, still being able to hold on to our 3rd position spot. If I'm able to just keep ahead of him, he has that 3-second penalty. Though he does have better than me on the corner. He's going to come a little wide into there, giving us an opening. We're going to come up right on the back of him. A little bit of struggle controlling into the straightaway, but still able to keep close to him. We start to reel him in on the straightaway here. And coming into this corner, I don't know, maybe he just didn't like the fact that it was a Ginetta G40 that passed him, but he's going to get real aggressive into this corner. Even pushing out onto the off the track just to try to get that position on us, just eating the penalty. And then just keeping side by side with us. Going to once again push us just off the track. Forza doesn't give us the penalty this time. A little bit smarter. We're going to be able to just keep ahead of him here using the straight speed of the Ginetta.
3 left.
Right about here is when the race just starts going haywire, as I just struggle to keep that corner there, and we just scrub tons of speed as I go off the track as here as well. I'm gonna lose our third place to this other Ferrari here. At this point I'm just trying to fight, doing as best as I can, because I know the Ferraris pretty much outclass me for the most part, except for the straightaways, which there aren't a ton of on Silverstone. Reeling in the Ferrari slowly here, coming into the corner. Gonna just take the inside from him as he seems to swing wide for some reason, not quite sure, but being able to reel it back in the corner, forcing us a little bit out of the track. Forza is gonna give us the penalty for that, unfortunately. Gonna make our way inside here, a little bit of contact, trying not to force him to the inside off the track like the other guy did, but he didn't seem to have that same politeness. I'm trying to hold our fourth position here, coming into the second to last lap. With the Ferrari once again being able to beat me out on the corners, but trying my best to just stay behind him. Could have done a lot better in the braking zone here probably, but still being able to keep right on behind the Ferrari here. Gonna lose a little bit of time that we're gonna be able to make up in the corner. Really starting to feel the wear on my tires here. And that tire tread is definitely gonna cost us towards the end of the race here. I know I can't really get third place in my penalties, so I'm just trying to hold fourth place as best as I can. Gonna get right behind him a little bit coming into the braking zone. The Ginetta does seem to have better brakes than the Ferrari for straight line. Once again, just really starting to feel the tire tread being worn down there coming through the corners.
One more. Finish strong.
At this point, our tires are just not going to be able to do the job to keep up with the Ferraris. Really just wearing the tires down even more as I struggle to fight against them. Slowly scrubbing time from 5th place, unfortunately. Coming into the last lap here, our tires are just gonna really mess us up. Tires about pretty much gone, and we have a hairpin chicane coming into a kind of weird horseshoe turn, and my tires just can't really take it anymore. I start just sliding everywhere, really struggling to keep traction for the end of this race. Watching 5th place just eat time up on me, trying to fight it. And he is going to get right there, and unfortunately take that 4th place spot from us due to our penalties.